Let me tell you about the end of reality. Not as metaphor, not as philosophy, as asterisk, fact, asterisk, December 2025. OpenAI released Sora 2, an app on your phone. You type a sentence, the app generates a video. Hyper-realistic, indistinguishable from actual footage. Within days of launch, Sora 2 had generated over asterisk 34 million images, asterisk, top 34 million fabrications, 34 million pieces of content that look real but are not. And this is just one app from one company in 1 month. Now, let me tell you what is happening in schools. In 2023, there were 4,700 reports of AI-generated child sexual abuse images. In the first 6 months of 2025, asterisk 440,000 reports, asterisk, that is not a typo. From 4,700 to 440,000 in 2 years. And 1,006 of those images were so realistic they could not be distinguished from photographs of real children. In Louisiana, a middle school, students created AI-generated nude images of their classmates. The images spread. One of the victims confronted the boy she believed created the images. She started a fight. And you know what happened? She was expelled. The victim. Expelled. For fighting back against someone who created fake pornography of her using artificial intelligence. This is not a story about technology. This is a story about what happens when reality becomes asterisk optional asterisk. When seeing is no longer believing. When evidence is no longer proof. When the girl saying, "This is what happened to me," can be told, "Prove it was real." But how do you prove it? How do you prove the image is AI generated? When AI generated images are indistinguishable from real photographs, how do you prove something did not happen when the fabricated evidence looks asterisk exactly asterisk like evidence of something that did happen? You cannot. And that is the point. That is the structure. That is what I mean when I say this is the end of reality. Not that reality disappears, but that reality becomes one option among many. And choosing which reality to believe becomes a asterisk political act. Asterisk, not an epistemic one. Let me explain what I mean. We are used to thinking that reality is what is true. What actually happened, what can be verified. And fake is what is false. What did not happen, what can be disproven. But this distinction, this binary between real and fake, this is collapsing. Not because we can no longer tell the difference, but because the difference no longer asterisk matters. Asterisk. A researcher from UC Berkeley, Hani Farid, he studies deepfakes, and he said something very important. He said, we have no shared sense of reality anymore. No shared sense of reality. Think about what this means. It means that you and I can look at the same image, the same video, the same piece of evidence, and we can asterisk fundamentally disagree, asterisk about whether it is real. Not because one of us is lying, not because one of us is stupid, but because we have different framework for determining what counts as real. And when there is no shared framework, when there is no agreement on what reality is, then politics becomes impossible, democracy becomes impossible, justice becomes asterisk impossible, asterisk. Because how do you have a trial if you cannot agree on what constitutes evidence? How do you have an election if you cannot agree on what actually happened? How do you have a society if you cannot agree on what is asterisk real, asterisk you cannot. And that is where we are right now, today. The Take It Down Act, federal law, passed in 2025, makes it illegal to create or distribute non-consensual intimate deepfakes. Platforms have 48 hours to remove reported content. This sounds good, yes? This sounds like accountability. But here is the problem. How do you prove the image is non-consensual? How do you prove it is AI generated? How do you prove it depicts a real person when AI can generate realistic humans who do not exist? And even if you can prove all of this, even if you report it, even if the platform removes it, it has already spread. It has already been screenshot, downloaded, re-uploaded to other platforms. It is already in the wild. The law assumes you can contain information once released. But you cannot. Digital content does not obey jurisdictional boundaries. It does not respect takedown notices. It does not disappear just because it is asterisk. Illegal, asterisk. This is the fantasy of regulation, the fantasy that we can control digital media the way we controlled physical media. But digital media is not a book you can burn. It is not a film you can seize. It is infinitely reproducible, instantly transmissible, asterisk, asterisk, permanently archived, asterisk, asterisk. So the law passes, the regulations are written, the platforms promise compliance, and nothing changes. And here is the most obscene part, the most disturbing part. When the Louisiana girl was expelled for fighting back, the school was following policy. They were following the rules. They were doing what they are supposed to do. Violence is not tolerated. Physical altercation results in expulsion. This is the policy. And the policy does not care that she was responding to sexual harassment. The policy does not care that the harassment was AI generated. The policy does not care that she had no other recourse. The policy is neutral, objective, fair. It treats all violence the same. And in treating all violence the same, it erases context. It eliminates judgment. It makes the victim and the perpetrator asterisk, asterisk, equivalent, asterisk, asterisk. This is what I call the violence of neutrality, when the system refuses to distinguish between violence that oppresses and violence that resists oppression. The system is not neutral. The system is taking a side. The system is protecting the asterisk, asterisk oppressor, asterisk, asterisk. Now let me tell you about the courts, about legal evidence, about what happens when you cannot trust visual proof. For centuries, legal systems have relied on evidence. Photographs, video recordings, audio tapes, these were proof. These were facts. These were reality documented. But what happens when this documentation can be fabricated? The courts are not ready for this. The legal system has no framework for evaluating AI-generated evidence. No standard for determining authenticity, no process for verification. So, what do the courts do? What do judges do when they cannot trust evidence? They make asterisk, asterisk political decisions, asterisk, asterisk disguised as legal ones. They decide which evidence to believe based not on verification, but on whose story fits their existing framework, whose narrative makes sense, whose reality they find asterisk, credible, asterisk. And when evidence becomes a matter of political judgment rather than objective verification, the legal system stops being about justice. It becomes about power, about who controls the narrative, about whose reality gets to count as asterisk, asterisk, real asterisk, asterisk. This is not future dystopia. This is now. This is already happening. Cases are already being decided based on judges' intuitions about whether evidence asterisk seems asterisk real, not on actual verification of authenticity. Now, OpenAI, Sam Altman, they know all of this. They know Sora 2 enables deepfake creation. They know it facilitates non-consensual pornography. They know it destabilizes shared reality. And they released it anyway. Why? because the market demands it, because competitors would release similar technology, because innovation cannot be stopped. This is the logic. This is the justification. And it sounds reasonable, does it not? If we do not build it, someone else will. So we might as well build it and try to make it responsible. But here is what this logic hides. The safeguards do not work. The guidelines are ignored. The responsibility is asterisk, asterisk, theater, asterisk, asterisk. Sora 2 has a feature called spicy mode. This mode can generate explicit sexual content. Not just sexual content, explicit, detailed, realistic pornography of anyone, including real people, without consent. A journalist typed Taylor Swift celebrating Coachella with the boys. The result? A topless AI deepfake of Taylor Swift. One prompt, one sentence, instant non-consensual pornography of a real person. OpenAI's response: our usage policies prohibit deceptive or misleading use, but the technology itself, asterisk, enables asterisk the prohibited use. The app is designed to generate realistic media. The entire purpose is to create convincing asterisk, asterisk, fabrications, asterisk, asterisk, saying our policies prohibit misuse is like selling a gun and saying our policy prohibits shooting people. The policy is meaningless when the tool is specifically designed to do the thing the policy prohibits. This is what I call the asterisk, asterisk externalization of ethics, asterisk, asterisk. The company creates the technology, releases it to the public, and then claims responsibility lies with the users. We just build the tools. What people do with them is not our fault. But this is a lie. A tool is not neutral. A tool embodies values. A tool enables certain actions and prevents others. And the tool designed to generate realistic fabrications of real people. This tool has built-in ethical implications. To pretend otherwise is not naivety. It is asterisk, asterisk, cynicism, asterisk, asterisk. It is the deliberate externalization of responsibility onto users while maximizing profit from enabling their worst behaviors. And when the inevitable harm occurs, when the deepfakes spread, when the victims are violated, the company expresses concern, updates policies, promises to do better, but the technology remains. The app continues, the harm, asterisk, asterisk multiplies, asterisk, asterisk, because the point is not to prevent harm. The point is to appear to try to prevent harm, while continuing to profit from enabling it. This is the structure. This is how the system works. And we participate. We download the apps. We generate the content. We share the fabrications. It is just for fun. It is just entertainment. I am not hurting anyone, but you are. Not directly, not intentionally. But by participating in the normalization of reality as optional, you are contributing to the collapse of shared epistemic ground. Every fake video you create, even harmless ones, even funny ones, reinforces the idea that seeing is not believing, that reality is malleable, that truth is whatever seems asterisk, asterisk plausible, asterisk, asterisk. And when truth becomes whatever seems plausible, power determines what seems plausible. Whoever controls the narrative controls reality. This is not new. Propaganda has always worked this way. But the difference now is asterisk scale, asterisk and accessibility. In the past, creating convincing fabrications required resources, studios, equipment, expertise. Only powerful institutions could manufacture reality. But now anyone with a smartphone can generate realistic fabrications. Anyone can create deep fakes. Anyone can participate in the destabilization of shared reality. This is presented as democratization, as empowerment, as giving ordinary people the tools once reserved for elites. But it is not empowerment. It is the distribution of asterisk, asterisk weapons, asterisk, asterisk. It is arming everyone in a war where truth is the casualty and power is the prize. And in this war, the powerful still win, not because they control the technology, but because they control the platforms, the infrastructure, the legal systems, the frameworks for determining what counts as real. So yes, you can create deepfakes, but when your deepfake is used against you, when you say this is not real, who will the system believe? The answer is not you. The answer is the institutions, the platform, the courts, the asterisk, powerful asterisk, and those institutions are already captured by the same interests that profit from the technology. So we arrive at the final obscenity, the final disturbing truth. The collapse of shared reality is not an accident. It is not an unfortunate side effect of innovation. It is structural. It is profitable. It is, in a certain sense, the asterisk goal, asterisk. Because when people cannot agree on what is real, they cannot organize collective resistance, cannot build solidarity, cannot agree on problems that need solving. When every fact is contestable, every image is suspect, every claim is disputable, politics becomes impossible. Not because people are irrational, but because rationality requires shared premises. And shared premises require shared asterisk reality, asterisk. And when shared reality collapses, what fills the void? Not truth, not evidence, not verification. What fills the void is asterisk power, asterisk. Pure power. The power to declare what counts as real. The power to determine whose claims are credible. The power to decide which reality to asterisk, enforce, asterisk. This is the world Sora 2 creates. This is the world deepfakes enable. This is the world we are entering. Not a world without truth, but a world where truth is whatever power says it is, where reality is whatever the powerful decide to recognize, where evidence is whatever serves the interests of those who control the systems of asterisk verification, asterisk. And we are told this is progress, this is innovation, this is the future. But it is not the future. It is feudalism. It is the return to a world where truth is decreed by authority, not discovered through evidence, where reality is whatever the powerful say it is, not what can be verified. We had, for a brief period, a system where evidence mattered, where verification was possible, where reality could be contested, but ultimately determined through shared epistemic processes. That system is collapsing, not because technology failed, but because technology succeeded in doing exactly what it was designed to do, destabilize shared reality in ways that benefit those who profit from asterisk instability, asterisk. And the most disturbing question is not how do we stop this? The most disturbing question is, do those in power want asterisk to stop this? Because from their perspective, from the perspective of those who control platforms, courts, narratives, the collapse of shared reality is not a problem. It is a solution to the problem of an informed public, a solution to the problem of collective organizing, a solution to the problem of asterisk accountability, asterisk. When reality is optional, power is absolute. And those who benefit from absolute power will not volunteer to restore shared reality. So you will never know what is real. Not because reality does not exist, but because knowing requires trust. And trust requires institutions that serve truth, rather than asterisk power, asterisk. And those institutions are being deliberately dismantled by the very technology we celebrate as progress.